Hi, today I'm going to talk about essay tests. What is an essay question? Essay questions are the most commonly form of constructed response tests. They are used to see how well students can create original composition. They are really difficult to write, and they have to be precise and direct. How do we build essay questions? Do not limit the time. Some students can feel pressure and they can also feel anxious when you give a specific time, and this can obviously affect their work. Avoid optionality. Avoid optionality because you will not know if the student has mastered all of the information you have taught. For example, if you give 3 essay questions, they are mostly likely to pick the one that they know best. So you're not going to know if they know the rest. Clear description. If you don't give clear instructions, the student will get confused, and this will be difficult for them to work on their essay. How to score essay questions. Almost any type of essay question can be scored holistically or analytically. Holistic scoring is when the essay is graded as a whole, not details. On the other hand, analytic scoring provides feedback on each criteria such as organization, mechanics, word choice. Examples of essay questions. Here is a good example of an essay question, and it's for 5th or 6th grade. It says, describe what is conduction, convection, and radiation, and give an example for each one. Make sure you check your grammar and punctuation before you turn in your essay. This is a good example of an essay question because here the teacher is being clear and the student knows exactly what the expectations are. This example is a bad example of an essay question, and it's also for 5th or 6th grade. And it says, explain one of the 3 ways of how heat transfers that we learned in chapter 2. And the teacher only gives 1 sheet of paper to each student, and she also tells them that you only have 25 minutes to complete this test. So why this question is bad, it's because the teacher is giving a limited time, which is going to cause the students get anxious, they feel pressure, and of course they're mostly not going to do really good on their work. And also, she only gives 1 sheet of paper to each student, and sometimes you're gonna have students that write really large, or they write really small, so it depends on the student, on how the student writes. So if you only give 1 sheet of paper, maybe it's not going to be enough for 1 student, and on the other hand, it should be more than enough for the other student that it has a really small letters. So this is why this essay question is bad. And that is my presentation, and I hope you find this information helpful. And thank you for watching.